All right. Hey, everyone. Happy
Hello.
Wednesday. How's it going?
It's going pretty good actually. Um, I I was laughing at this topic last night as I was thinking about like what would be some good starter things to talk about, and I was like, how is it that every time we have something, I'm like, yeah, this is me right now.
Mm-hmm.
It
Getting
is
the
what it is.
webinar page pulled up in case anyone asks questions. All right, cool.
Gotcha. But let's. I know you put some work into getting some fun activities, so I want to do those.
Yeah, let's jump right in. We can just have a play and jam session and see what
Yeah.
happens. Let me get to share screen and show on stream. So if you want to join us today for the Miro board, you can go to miro.com/join. And that's in the chat, but if it's not, I can leave it. And come on, mouse. There we go. And then to get into the room, you'll use this code. You can also scan the QR code, which makes life a lot easier. So totally up to you guys. I will leave this here as a comment on the webinar dedicated page. There we go. I think it worked. And yeah, so K3Z, DGB. And then Lauren, if you want to do that too, then you'll be able to hop in and...
I've got it pulled up and ready to roll.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm new to Miro. So, okay. So if we go to present and then we go to hide screen and then, oh, cool. It puts that right at the top. That's nice.
What does focus mean to you?
Yeah, so at the bottom, you can do inputs and then you can hit enter for different words. So for me, it's like... Actually, I'm going to nerd out for just a second before we keep going.
Please do.
Full screen. I'm going to switch to this one because it makes the work we're working on a little bigger. And then I'm going to make our heads a little bigger.
Look at you and your techie nerdy self.
All right, cool. Now we can switch back over and I'll look at my stream screen. We should be good to go. So yeah, you can start adding words if you want to. I'm just having a think because what I wrote at the top was kind of my thesis. Like getting things done is kind of my top focus.
Matt, so. Come on.
Yeah, I had to give it a challenge, right? So,
like asking
well, that's
me
4
to
words. You're fired.
No. Exactly. But I said 1 to 3 words. Come on.
Let's see.
Oh, I have a better one. Hang on. Maybe if I could type.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that, like, I love that. I love that this one is deep focus because I don't deep focus unless I am in that hyper focus state, because I have 3 billion balls bouncing through my head all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be something that I'm interested in or find a way to connect my interest level to, because if it's something I don't have interest in or minimal, I would say, I have a really hard time deep focusing.
Yeah, me too.
Ditto.
Still getting the hang of this live stream thing too. No, there we go. Now I've got, if anybody like talks to us on YouTube or something, I'll know now. So.
Oh, good.
I think half of it for me is the task initiation behind the focus. So like I really only have like an hour and a half left of work to do today before I certify for that exam tomorrow. and I could probably get it done in an hour, but I still keep procrastinating about it, and I'm excited to do it all, so that's the weird part.
Do you deep focus on the procrastination piece of that? I'm just curious.
Do I deep focus on procrastination? Oh, yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of a snake eating its own tail. Like, once you recognize that you're procrastinating or being a perfectionist, then if your focus sways onto that, which I guess would make a good, perfect next, segue, because the next couple ones kinda talk directly to that. Um, Kinda depends on when that happens. Like, if I had to only pick one, my best deep focus is in night owl mode. So like I want to focus in the morning, but my brain's starting up. I want to focus in the afternoon, but we'll get into that in the next one, which is like, what's your kryptonite for focus? And oftentimes my afternoon and evening is sucked up by focus kryptonite. So, how about,
Will you move our faces? I can't see the words.
oh, yeah, our faces. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Here, we'll just go back to, we'll stick
There
to
we
the
go.
basics. This was working
Okay,
better
there we go.
before.
When do you typically feel the most focused? I am
Okay.
opposite of you. I am a complete morning person.
Oh, you can click that one if you want. It'll be a 50-50 split. So
I don't have
this
a.
explains our. Wait, you don't have the ability to click?
No, I don't.
What?
I still see the past
Oh,
submission
it's because
option.
I'm in present mode and I'm an idiot. Look, there's what we were on that I just totally moved out of the way.
Matt, get yourself together.
Oh my goodness, look at what it's doing. It took my word away, dang it. What did it? No, it took away no more bouncy balls. How do I? Okay, hang tight. Ah, there it is. Arrow keys? Is it really? It's arrow keys. It's
There
that
it
simple.
is. Boom.
Okay. Bouncing bouncy balls at rest. There. Ha. Okay. Now we'll go to the next one. Arrow key.
And look,
All
I
right.
already submitted.
Cool. Night owl. All right. Awesome. Yeah, this will be cool when we have like a handful of folks, and now that we know how to share the screen and stuff, because I totally
Now that
was so
we're
lost last
continuing
time.
to learn what we're doing.
Okay. Focus kryptonite.
Okay, move to
Me?
the next thing on Miro.
Oh, it went to kryptonite?
Oh, there we go. There we go. What is your focus kryptonite?
For me, it's meetings. All the time. Like, without fail.
Yeah, you like your meetings. I will give you that.
I don't like them. They just kind of happen. So.
It just kind of happen.
Social media and
Define
doom
that.
scrolling don't really affect me that much. I
No,
mean,
mine is shiny tech. I'm all about like the new fun tools, and I'm always like, "Ooh, how do I get to integrate this?" And then rabbit hole or figuring out how I want it to work for me, and then I go down the like Google search rabbit hole and to I don't even know how to say that. My benefit. Non-scheduled calendar. Yeah, that one's fun.
that's what I like about the word cloud thing. Once it starts flowing, you can just
Yeah,
kind of,
that's fun. Chaos in the house. Oh, I will say it there. That's a good one.
I mean, like parent roles could be a big part of it too. So.
Noise. Just noise. If there is noise, I do not focus. Unlike people who have to have noise to focus.
I'm thinking mental noise as well. So like, email pings, like notifications.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah. I'm vibing. Okay, cool. Now let's go to the next one. What helps you champion your focus? So I know you've mentioned like your smartwatch. Wait, that helps you? I hate push notifications.
It does. No, it really does
Really?
because
Okay, wait, let's sit on that actually.
I was going to say I see what's coming. I've learned how your brain works a little bit, Matt. No, so I seriously do. Like, I know when I generally go take a like focus break, and I know I think I was showing you at one point my new beloved dopamine menu, and so I already intentionally like gamify it. And so, like in the morning, when I'm like, okay, what do I need to do today? Or when I'm kind of setting a little to do list for myself, I will intentionally schedule them for the period when I know that I am generally in my little gamification period. And so when I get the push notification coming through my phone, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do that. Oh yeah, I got to do that. And then it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yes, bam, bam, bam. And I get that, that dopamine hit of like, finished, finished, finished.
Mm-hmm.
So I I actually I can't put the words to it, but like I am very good at like intentionally strategically planning
Mm-hmm.
my to-do list push notifications so that they happen when I know I'm going to be like, okay, yes, yes, this and this. So yes, as much as they are otherwise sometimes distracting, I do schedule them purposely for that. And then if something happens to where, that schedule fluctuation, they are then also in an email in my inbox to where it will then remind me to follow up with that.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So what I'm hearing and feeling is like the follow through and
Yeah.
like a filtered poke. So it's like a lot of times on my Apple iPhone, I'll use, and it's 7 years old, but I'll use instead of do not disturb, I'll use focus mode. And then you can go into the three dots and select what specific apps or specific people or types of notifications you get. And then, like you said, you can still be in the know, but not be inundated, I guess. So interesting.
Yep. I I just added another one that will hopefully
Oh,
make
yeah,
you
let's
laugh.
do
And
it. Here, let me get back over there. There we go. Where am I? Hang tight. Okay, I'm still getting the hang of this. Like, where do we go now? Okay, stop sharing. Where'd you go? Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you now and still.
Oh my gosh, where are you? Oh, there you are. That was crazy. I only have one computer screen active, but it like hid that tab when I started sharing it. So, okay, let's try again. Show on screen. Cool.
Silence.
I know, right? It's scary. Oh, yeah, I see now. Yeah, absolutely.
I,
But
I
within reason, because I think white noise with silence is better for me personally, because silence gives me ear ringing. Like I have tinnitus all the time. So.
well, and like that's kind of what we always talk about, like to each their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, champion focus. Okay, here's another one I would add. This seems like totally superficial when I put this
Mm-hmm. No, texture of clothes drives me
close.
batty.
Well, and not necessarily the texture, but just some like wearing something that makes me feel like motivated and powerful.
Yeah. I'm laughing because it is this close, and it's like all this neurodivergent people is like laying naked when we wake up in bed, and just like, I guess I'll do the thing today, puts clothes on.
But see,
I wear shoes in the house because it helps me like focus. Is something I've heard other people do lately
yeah.
too. But I've always kind of
Well,
worn shoes in the
well, and
house. So.
so kind of along with that, I have to have tight fitting clothes. I cannot
Mm-hmm.
if I'm wearing something that is loose, I have to have something that is tight under it because otherwise that's what drives me batty.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like a like proprioceptive or like
Yeah,
what do you call it? Tactile,
right.
like a thunder jacket for dogs. I was trying to make one
Yeah.
of those for humans, but
Another thing is I have to have temperature. If I am cold, I cannot focus. I have to be warm.
mm-hmm. That's a
Tell
good
me,
point too.
Dory, that's
Yeah, I think that's a big part of that. And I'm thinking now too, like the chair I'm sitting in, like it had bad back support, but then I switched it out for a different used chair that we had around, and now this one, the piston sinks. So it's like, okay, I have good back support, but now I'm like sinking in my calls. So it's kind of one trade-off for the
your
other.
head just
But
gradually goes down.
what's up?
Your head just gradually moves down.
Oh yeah, I was trying to do that. So that's the piston in my neck, even though the chair stayed still. So like ET.
Oh, all right. What's next? We got a lot of champions.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. I did it again. Okay, there. Ha. All right. Didn't break it. Okay, there we go. If you could change one thing today to start improving your current focus, what would it be? I think for me, it's time blocking it. So, like, my schedule all over the place and it looks horrible, but when I put it in the calendar, I'm like 80% more likely to at least start on it. So, and if getting started for me is the big challenge, then time blocking it to schedule in the first place would be the challenge behind getting started. So, I mean, I have a messy desk, I have a messy space, but what's around me doesn't affect me quite as much if I'm like in the digital zone. Are you different since you put how you focus?
So, I actually like my husband hates the fact that I have a messy desk because that is like his kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have like my fidgets. I have usually little some like little finger things to snack on. I have like all of my like spread in front of me and
Mm-hmm.
like making sure the door's closed, making sure I've got like my extended screen, all of the things. If I have all of that and I'm able to like subconsciously grab my fidgets or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
if you could change one thing today,
Because I think
there's
we think
never
of like
one
10 things we
thing.
could do to make it better, but like if we could
Yeah.
think of like one or two things to actually make it. And then the next one is like listing. So like what would you use to actually change it? Like what supporter tools do you need to make that change? So for me it's probably Account Buddy.
Better quality of photos.
And I know Gemini
Is it
does scheduling.
called? Schedule.
Mm-hmm. A lot of times I'll ask my system for like steps mapped out with sub steps once it knows my neurotype, and then it uses how I think learn communicate to give me a system of steps that doesn't feel overwhelming. So
I would actually, I do like the sub steps thing. I don't think I really like it's in my head as that, but I don't actually think. about it like that.
Yeah, I know Goblin does that with
Yeah.
their Goblin tools. If you tell it something you want to do, like an estimator for time, clean house, then it'll give you a time, but then it'll give you an energy estimate. But then, like with the full app, which I have, I just don't have it on here. It'll actually do a guesstimate with the sub steps. So it'll be like, well, if it's a messy family room, you probably need to do this, and each of those takes this long. So, but I mean, that's also where AI is great too, because you can just, like think out loud and go for a walk outside and use voice to text or voice to voice and talk with the voice agent and be like, yeah, here's how my day's looking, or here's what I scribbled on my notepad. Here's a picture. And however you communicate or whatever modality or medium you use, you can just give it to that system. And then what you just put, Lauren, the integrated Apple and Google Calendar. So, like, if you're already using, let's say you're using Apple and it's a newer computer and it has Apple Intelligence. I don't have a newer Apple computer, but I'm assuming it might have some scheduling stuff built into that Apple Intelligence now, the AI. I never realized that acronym was AI for that, Apple Intelligence AI. Interesting. Um, but for Google, Gemini does that, but I don't have Google Gemini for my work account. So if I was like, make all these scheduled events, it wouldn't be able to do it to the right account. I'd have to like go in and switch the account for all of them. So it's kind of a double-edged sword depending on what we're doing. But Todoist, yeah, I know you're and then tied to Trello. That's interesting. Could you talk a little more about how that's useful?
Well, so um, I so both of those apps and platforms are very, very like they work really well with a lot of different platforms,
Mm-hmm.
and my opinion, very, very user friendly. And it's wonderful because I did a calendar subscription. No, I did some sort of a subscription, and so now like my Todoist, my Trello and my Todoist are already connected, and then
Mm-hmm.
now on my calendar, where all of my different things are all together,
Mm-hmm.
aggregated. That's the word I was looking for. I now have my Todoist tasks down there
Oh,
that
awesome.
it'll add those. And so not only do I have like meetings, events, whatever else, but I have those on there so that it automatically, like, if I'm, driving or something and I do a voice to whatever, it automatically sends that.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I'll add is automations.
Mm-hmm. And then the kryptonite for that one would be over automating, which I see people do. So like if we went
Yeah,
back
that's fair.
to um like or over complicating.
Yeah, I have done that. So, like, I have an automation that runs. We know that I'm an early bird. I have an automation that runs every morning at 5:40, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and it just automatically pops up my what do I need to get done. So no matter what rabbit hole I go down, it automatically does that, and that way I'm like, oh yeah, I have all of these because God forbid, something gets rescheduled or I totally forgot about, whatever else I needed to do that morning. It's there. And that also kind of triggers me to be like, hey, Lauren, also, you're about done with your like morning grounding time. It's just about time, like wrap up what you need to do so you can go get
Mm-hmm.
ready for the rest of the day.
That makes sense.
So that habit stacking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, here I'll put that one too.
I love habit stacking.
I've never heard of it, but that's awesome. I was trying to think of the game I saw. I never got it, but it was essentially it gamified things like chores, and it would literally like you would get quests and level ups and stuff like that. And it's gonna bug me, but when I find it, I'll share it to the group. So, but
Well,
that's
we are
awesome.
coming up on our time here, but
Hmm.
any other super fun little games and questions that
Yeah, that's all I've got for the interactive ones today. But we can go back through them now that I think we might have one or two folks watching. So,
too
these
much?
are the
Too
ones from
much.
last time. Which I mean, in
Okay.
our last few minutes, we could reflect on those real quick. So we
Yeah.
covered shutdowns and
Um,
overwhelm. So
what type of burnout affects you?
for me, it's sensory and
100%
semantic.
sensory. Let's see.
I mean, it's
Sensory.
all three to be honest, but the top three are the ones that I suffer from the most. It kind of equal parts. So
Um,
like I put too much on my schedule, and then I'm in a place that's too
we have the same
semantically
burnout.
happening, like too many convos, and then on top of that, there's all the sound sites, all that jazz.
Yes. Yes, yes,
So we're
yes.
all just a wreck. No. um, but yeah, we can vibe on this for a minute if you want.
Yeah.
In our last few minutes.
What does overwhelm mean? Um, okay. If I could spell. Oh. Um, again.
Oh yeah, fight or flight. That one's huge for me.
Ooh. I got told last week by therapy that I like the I like analyzing myself too much and not as much of the like response,
Mm-hmm.
like physical response to things. And I was like, yeah,
Oh,
that's very
interesting.
true. Yeah.
Huh. And then this is just like an extended one. Like if there was something that wasn't on here for types of burnout, and I just didn't change the title at the top. So good job, Matt. I mean, my biggest tool for preventing overwhelm is, in a way, people. But there's a caveat to that. It's got to be the right people. If it's like the wrong people, then it just stacks. So
Yep. Tools, resources. Um,
time
oh,
blocking because it wouldn't let me type the whole thing. Oh no. Oh yeah, I love brain dumps. I mean, sometimes they're pen and ink, sometimes it's voice to text or voice to voice with AI.
oh yeah. I say, regardless of the modality that you need to use, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and I list them out like that because so many of us, myself included, we
Yeah.
convince ourselves subconsciously that we can only do things one way in certain
Yes.
situations. It's just
Yes.
maddening. So,
Honestly, we've been kind of using this, and I've been using it with a couple of other people. But the haha,
because for me, prevention's half the battle,
yes.
navigation's the other half when it
So one,
inevitably happens.
so audio messages and not having to type out and having to
Oh,
worry about
yeah.
autocorrect, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it doesn't work if there are Apple, Android combined, depending on who you are and who's in the group or thread or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I schedule my texts so much, especially because I've got that rapid fire thing going in the morning. And I'm like, I don't want to wake anybody up or like piss anybody off in the morning. And so
Mm-hmm.
like I usually have like 5 people that I have a scheduled send to, and whether it be like asking a question, a follow up, or like here wanted to show this to you, or here is what, like, whatever it is.
Oh no, that's a great point. I do that with my emails because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll get that spark of like, oh, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to say at like
Yeah,
1
for
a.m.,
sure.
but I don't want to be that guy, or
Right.
I don't want people thinking they can email me at 1 a.m. and I'll reply immediately, kind of thing. So
Or you don't want me to blow up your phone at 5 a.m. at my time, and you're just like, seriously, Lauren?
that's funny.
Yeah. Well, this was good.
And then this was
What
just
are-
navigation alleviation, which if we're tight on time for you, I know it's 20 after. So
Yeah.
you let me know.
What is next week?
Yeah,
Because why
good
would I
question.
ever
Let me
remember
escape out of
that?
this. And I said, let me escape. It won't let me go. Oh, it's F11. That's why. If you're ever stuck in full screen browser and can't figure it out, it's F11. So,
Oh, okay.
I
Is
want
that
to
emotional
go
regulation?
to. I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right. I'm gonna stop my screen share because it's
Okay.
the participants survey from last time, and I don't want to. Okay, cool. It doesn't show their name. Yeah. So here's the survey that we sent out for the first one,
Yep.
and the next one is emotional regulation. So,
I
so
don't.
I don't know. I mean,
I have it in the Facebook group as 11:30 Central. We've been
that's fine
kind
by
of
me. I got
talking
my
about
time
the,
mixed up if that's the case. No worries, because
would
you have
you
the
get
harder
yourself
schedule than
together?
I do. And to be honest, I mean, depending on how Friday goes, I might get a job offer
There you go.
soon. So who knows? So,
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, I can still do these, but it'll just be shifting around that a little bit.
Yeah.
3 of the days
And
would be hybrid work from home. So that's cool.
yeah. Yeah. So join us next week for another one of these as we get ourselves more together on
ADHD antics.
emotional regulation. And
I'll leave you on this. I was all vulnerable and posted today on my LinkedIn. I was like, oh, I'll share about how my car flooded in 2019. It's had this many views. Just like, nobody cares.
not true.
I
They just
know. It's
haven't
just
seen it
funny
yet
because
to
it's the
hear
vibe.
that.
So,
All
yeah,
right,
this has
well,
been
everybody,
fun.
thanks for joining us. Let us know your thoughts, and join us next time for our lovely ADHD antics, because you know that we are great at that.
If you're someone who can help us improve this process, please reach out. No, but we're broke. No. I love how people always say that. They're like, we want a professional, but we can't pay you, because that's like the story of my life for me. So anyway,
Yep.
oh, solar, shoot. Okay, I read it from my email and didn't open LinkedIn. Oh, good. I'm glad you got the email. I had some friend mention that they got the email too and left some thoughts. Just kind of sharing some different things. I'll probably shift up how I announce and stuff in the future.
Yeah.
I know it was very last minute today with the announcement and stuff. I figured, hey, if somebody out there really wants to figure out their focus and didn't plan on listening in or needed this, maybe they can watch the replay or whatever else. But Solar, thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, really? Now we got 5 people. No. Okay, cool. We got 2 on Facebook. We have 2 on Lauren's YouTube. So welcome from YouTube, and 1 on the webinar platform. So that's cool. I think the one on the webinar platform is me, to be honest, but I'm still getting the hang of all this. So.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, well, Lauren, I hope you have a great day, and
yes,
everybody else, we'll give a better, proper heads up as we get our sea legs for all this in the coming weeks.
And we will see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week every Wednesday at 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern. If
All
I'm
right.
getting that right.